Hey everyone, it's a brand new Monday, it's a brand new week. So, what if the hardest part of creativity is knowing what to change? This is an excuse for me to talk about the fact that I spent Thursday night watching Spider-Man Brand New Day with my son. One of the biggest opening weekends in cinema history, so that's great to see. But as ever, I think about geek stuff all the time, and this got me thinking about something that applies to a lot more brands than just movies. Creative conversations, in my experience, tend to focus on what's new. So we're talking about new campaigns, new audiences, new channels, new tech, nothing new there. But once a brand or a property becomes really well known, genuine well known, part of the cultural fabric, I think the challenge often feels really different. We're not maybe talking about what should change, but what absolutely can't. So Spider-Man obviously is more than 60 years old as a character. Every few years a brand new team of writers, directors, marketers, creatives are asked to make the character feel relevant to a brand new audience. It's happened 3 times in the movies, and the same is true of another film I loved this year, Master of the Universe. Nobody went to see it at the cinema, but everybody's watching it on streaming, and neither property is by any means being presented as it originally came to the world, then it absolutely should be. These brands, these characters had to evolve far beyond the original plan. Different generations, different creative teams put their stamp on them, and certainly different audiences, different generations have found brand new and different reasons to care about them. Maybe the most difficult part is making those changes, keeping things fresh without losing the thing that people connect with in the first place. That's remarkably familiar, a massive challenge to a brand like Marvel that's been doing this for nearly 20 years now. Most, at least in the movies, most successful brands' characters tend to outgrow their original creators, obviously. Brand new leadership teams arrive, agencies arrive to help promote them, new creatives arrive. Everybody wants to move things forward, everybody wants to avoid going stale, but maybe the challenge here is deciding what can change and what couldn't. Obviously that's where agencies have a massive impact when helping brands, not by helping a brand find a new audience, but by helping them work out which parts of the story are kind of sacrosanct, timeless, and which parts you can play around with, which parts you can update, which parts you can do valuable and meaningful work on. And also, when it comes to Master of the Universe, that started out life as a marketing exercise, a way to sell toys when the Conan license wasn't available to Mattel. Toys came first, the stories, cartoons, movies, wider media ecosystem that's been following it for 40 years now came after that. And after that point, I think it becomes tough to separate the product from the marketing, because the brand itself is the platform for everything that comes next, which is why success isn't always measured necessarily in one place. Whether that be the cinema, whether that be streaming, whether that be licensing, whether that be merchandising, all part of an ecosystem now, and certainly the next generation of fans has to be at the top of that list. They're always part of the same commercial story, and a lot of conversations around branding, at least in this sector, the superhero sector, focus on innovation. But in the older and the more valuable a brand becomes, maybe the conversation starts to feel like one of stewardship. So what's harder, creating something people care about, or keeping them engaged, deciding what you're prepared to change once millions, sometimes billions of people already do? That's my view. I'm not creative, I'm an amateur. I'd love to hear yours. But in the meantime, do go watch Brand New Day, because it's great. Cheers.